Just go to budlight.com/delivery.
TURNTTALLY style. You know how I smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Introducing you on the scene. Out of Miami, 6'4", Lamont Green. He left Miami. He said they too pussy. He wanna get concussion, so he came to Tallahassee. Where we been, put your O-line and live in hell. No time to pass, but on the gas, shut out, coach hotel. Cut they brains in. Nigga, we don't care. We savage down here. We don't boom where. We can shake it like maggots and dirty pampers. Scap your thing like your name is Ncaa. TURNTTALLY style. Taking your Achilles out. We like honey fried chicken with a side of slaw. Watching the nosebleed championships. No blood raw. TURNTTALLY the #1 fan in the universe. A mockery murdering folks with his hands off in the toe. From the opening snap, that boy good. He'll break your legs like your Tiger Woods. They say you know bloody talent, I'll be like tenfold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, God it ain't gold. The defensive end real nasty, got that no swag. I ride or die for my nation, down like 4 flags. Down like 4 flags. Black, TURNTTALLY style. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. TURNTTALLY style. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Hey, we leave with your blood on our clothes, garnet and gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, garnet and gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, garnet and gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, garnet and gold. Garnet and gold. Garnet and gold. Garnet and gold. We chopping live. I keep it chopping live. You know I chop it live. Garnet and gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes. Garnet and gold. Talents. Hold on. TURNTTALLY style. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Introducing you on the scene. Out of Miami, 6'4", Lamont Green. He left Miami. He said they too pussy. He wanna get concussion, so he came to Tallahassee. Where we been, put your O-line and live in hell. No time to pass, but on the gas, shut out, coach hotel. Got they brains in. Nigga, we don't care. We savage down here. We don't boom where. You can shake it like maggots and dirty pampers. Scap your thing like your name is Ncaa. TURNTTALLY style. Taking your Achilles out. We like honey fried chicken with a side of slaw. Watching the nosebleed championships. No blood raw. TURNTTALLY the #1 fan in the universe. A mockery murdering folks with his hands off in the toe. From the opening snap, that boy good. He'll break your legs like your Tiger Woods. They say you know bloody talent, I'll be like tenfold. We Willie put your blood on our clothes. God, they ain't gold. The deepest of end, real nasty. Got that no swag. I ride or die for my nation. Down like 4 flags. Down like 4 flags. Black, yeah. Turn chalice. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Turn chalice. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Hey, we leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. We chop it live. I keep it chopping live. You know I chop it live. Guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes. Guarded in gold. Turn salad style, you know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Introducing, you on the scene. Out of Miami, 6'4", Lamont Green. He left Miami, he said they too pussy. He wanna get concussion, so he came to Tallahassee. Where we been, put your O-line and live in hell. No time to pass, but on the gas, shut out, Coach O'Neal. Knock they brains in. Nigga, we don't care. We savage down here. We no boom well. We mistaken like maggots in dirty pampers. Scap and take your chain like your name is Deion Sanders. Turn style. Taking your Achilles out. We like honey fried chicken with a side of slaw. Watching the nose with championships. No blood raw. TURNTTALLY the #1 fan in the universe. The mockery murdering folks with his hands off in the dirt. From the opening snap, that boy good. He'll break your legs like your Tiger Woods. They say you know bloody talent, I'll be like tenfold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. The deepest of end, real nasty, got that no swag. I ride or die for my nation, down like 4 flags. Down like 4 flags. Black, yeah. Turn chalice, you know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Turn talent style, you know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Hey, we leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. Guarded in gold. We chopping live. I keep it chopping live. You know I chop it live. Guarded in gold. We leave with your blood on our clothes, guarded in gold.
College sports now. We didn't have sound systems back in the late 80s, so we brought in a boombox.
What's up, Mr. Wolf?
And I know this is hard for you guys to imagine because you're younger than I am. And we imagine the beginning of Jump playing on a boombox in the corner of a gym as we ran in thinking we were the coolest guys ever to do our layup drill.
Follow College Sports Now on Twitter at CSNowTweets. Subscribe to the podcast on your favorite app like TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or Spotify.
Well, venerable Leonard Hamilton on the sideline for the Noles at 72 years of age, fresh off of inking a brand new 5-year contract extension. He's going to go till he's 77. How about that? He's starting his walk-ons and one regular starter on senior day. They've got 6 seniors total. 5 of them start. The one coming off the bench is M.J. Walker, who is one of the best players in the conference. Raekwon Evans is the normal starting point guard. He starts at 12th straight, and then here are the walk-ons who are next to him. You're going to have Travis Light, Will Miles, Justin Lindner, and Harrison Prieto. So it's walk-ons, 4 of them for Florida State at the beginning. The opening tip brought to you by Ncaa, and it's Karnick taking the jump. James Karnick back in the starting lineup tonight, wins it for BC. They're in the alternate gray unis. Heath goes to DeMar Langford, who attacked the basket and blocked out of bounds. Harrison Prieto did that, one of those 4 walk-ons in the lineup for Leonard Hamilton, and it's DeMar getting rejected by Prieto to get us underway. So glad you're with us late nights on a Wednesday from Tallahassee. Josh and Daniel, we told you BC's got the alternate grays on. Nifty new throwback uniforms this year. Florida State's wearing some turquoise uniforms. We'll explain as the broadcast goes along why. BC moving to the basket to our right. Opening possession continues. A driving scoop in the paint is good. Mackay, Ashton Langford attack the rim and hit from 4 feet. BC takes a 2-0 lead, 30 seconds in.
Yeah, that's where he's really efficient, getting downhill and getting into paint shooting.
Pull-up jumper for 2. That's a miss by Raekwon Evans, but he chased his miss. The point guard got it back, banks it up, banks it in. Raekwon Evans, the former junior college player, he is the one non-walk-on in the lineup, and he ties it at 2, putting back his own miss. Figure BC's got to take advantage while the 4 walk-ons are on the court for Florida State here at the beginning, because it gets a lot tougher once the regulars come in. BC has its 2 grad transfers in the front court without Stephon Mitchell available tonight, both Karnick and Fred Scott. DeMar Langford Jr. top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Back to his brother Mackay. DeMar has it left wing. 2 to shoot. Back to Mackay. Gets a 3 off. Shot clock buzzer. It goes in, but they say that the buzzer had sounded first and you wave off the made 3. Oh, it was so close for Mackay, but instead it's a turnover.
It was right there. Just got to have a better recognition of the shot clock. But it's the first time there's fans down there, Josh. Maybe they can't hear anything.
Isn't that amazing? This for Boston College, the 18th game of the season. They come in 4-13, and this is the first of those 18 games that there have been any fans of consequence. The only other time there was even an attendance announced was the loss at Notre Dame in January. That was 78. Tonight there's about 3,000. They did a quick review just to make sure that that shot should not have counted, and they've confirmed that Mackay's shot came after the buzzer, left his hands after shot clock hit 0. It's a shame. You know, he hit 4 threes on Saturday, did Mackay, and that is not his forte. So the walk-on still in there with the normal point guard Raekwon Evans, and Florida State in a 2-2 game comes back. There's a 3-point shot from the right wing. They chuck it up and miss it, and it's rebounded by Frederick Scott. 90 seconds having elapsed. Light took the jump shot. Travis Light driving in is Scott getting to the basket before he could go up. We have a foul whistled against the Noles. Non-shooting. That is Prieto, who had the block shot earlier, who got called for it. Leonard Hamilton's giving these guys a lot of run here.
He is right there, and that was a good move right there by Scott. Getting downhill, showing his ball handling skills for the big fella.
He gets it on the inbounds pass. Shot clock at 20. Scott going inside against Prieto. Double team game. Kick out to DeMar Langford, left wing open. Look at a 3, too strong. Rebounded by Karnick, though. One dribble, had it blocked. Going back up, Prieto again. Denied Karnick. And then the ball is out of bounds off of Karnick, who tried to grab it on the floor, but he had a split on the baseline as he did. 2 misses. DeMar misses, and then Karnick blocked. Actually, it was Raekwon Evans who blocked it. Prieto was just helping him out. Evans is the point guard, blocking the big Lehigh grad transfer.
That's the second block for FSU already, Josh, early in the game. And the trees aren't even in the game yet.
Not surprising. They blocked 5 shots a game, first in the ACC. 2-2 still. 2 minutes in. Florida State on the drive. Getting in is one of the walk-ons. He banks it home. That was a nice move by Justin Lindner, his second basket of the season, and a great memory for him on senior night. It's 4-2 FSU. So with 4 walk-ons playing for the first 2+ minutes, FSU is leading the game. And the right wing, Fred Scott, dribble drive. I get around Prieto. He hit only backboard on the shot, though. Scott misses, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Noles. Never hit rim, so the shot clock remains at 12. Boy, right now you've got these walk-ons who hardly ever play for Coach Hamilton. They're actually outplaying BC.
They are. Emotions are high right now, Josh.
We got
Senior night.
Yeah, off the inbounds play. Florida State got a foul. I think they picked up Prieto. Non-shooting foul, and that's going to do it for the 4 walk-ons. And you can hear the crowd here in Tallahassee at the Taggart Center. Appreciative. LA exit with 17:34 to go. To take out Prieto, Lindner, Miles, and Light. Lindner had a basket. Prieto had a block. MJ Walker comes in, one of the great scorers in the ACC, averaging 13 points a game. He's a senior. BC inbounds it. It goes into Scott in the corner, and he's got a foot on the sideline. As he caught it, Frederick Scott was out of bounds, and BC turns it over. 4-2 Florida State. So this would be kind of the normal starting lineup now for FSU. Joining Raekwon Evans, you got Scotty Barnes, one of the great freshmen in the country. He'll be an NBA lottery pick. He's gotten better as his rookie years come on. Scotty Barnes throws it across the court to Walker. Catch and shot, left wing for 3. It's good. MJ Walker right off the bench hits the triple on his senior night, and it's 7-2 FSU. 17-10 to go. MJ Walker shooting 45% from beyond the arc here in his final season. Senior from Jonesboro, Georgia.
Yeah, that's just unfair with the length of Barnes being able to find that cross-court pass.
Anthony Polite came in. Here's a pass. Karnick to Heath. Left wing for 3. It's good. Jay Heath hits the 3 off the feed by Karnick at 7-5, and then Florida State throws it away. Trying to beat Karnick down the court was Balša Koprivica, the big 7'1" Serbian who's really improved as a sophomore. He came in at the 5 spot, but couldn't quite catch that long outlet pass. Jay Heath hits the 3. Scored 19 on the win against Notre Dame on Saturday, and he has been playing such great ball at the end of his sophomore year. That ended a 7-point run. 7-5 FSU. 3.5 minutes in. Boston College hits a substitute. Really the only guys off the bench of consequence tonight. Kamari Williams and maybe Justin Vanderbaan. We'll see if C.J. Felder gets in. On the take is Heath, getting into the paint. Elevates, and the 3-foot teardrop is good with the right hand. 5 in a row for Jay Heath. That time off the bounce. Ties it at 7. Backdoor cut. Scotty Barnes made the pass. Now Walker, one more into the corner. Polite. And the 3 is good for Anthony Polite. 10-7 Florida State. Boy, was that quick. Polite was out injured earlier this season. Has come back now. This is his 7th game. 3 by Mackay out of the right corner. That is good. All Cotton took the feed right wing, and he just drilled it. We're tied at 10. Back and forth we go here in Tallahassee.
Yes, it is. Shooting at a high rate. But you're right. Florida State gets the ball up fast. Looking like UNC in those Blues uniforms.
Here's a pass by Barnes into the corner. 3-point shot again is good. MJ Walker did 2 of them. He is 2 for 2 from 3-point range. 1 from the left. That one out of the right corner. It's 13-10 Florida State. On the drive to the foul line, Mackay keeps going. Takes it into the lane. Scoops it over the 7-footer Koprivica, and it rolls off. Rebound Barnes. Barnes down the court to a leaking Raekwon Gray. And now Polite, left corner, catch a shot 3. He missed that one. Polite had hit one earlier. That one missed and rebounded by Mackay. 13-10 FSU. Down the court, Mackay to his brother DeMar. DeMar had it blocked right at the rim, and it's a rebound by MJ Walker, leading 13-10. 15 minutes to go. We haven't talked about Raekwon Gray yet. He's one of the great big men in the conference. Backdoor cut. It was Polite, thrown by Barnes and stolen by Heath on the baseline. Heath trailing 13-10, brings it back. Now Mackay underneath. It goes to Karnick into the corner to Scott. Rises up. 3-pointer rolls around the cylinder. It goes in. A left corner 3 for Scott. It's 13-13. We played just over 5 minutes. Wow, what action.
It has. How about that? Scott hitting every part of the cylinder on that 3-point shot there.
Barnes over to Walker, right corner three again. It's good again. 3 for 3 off the bench. MJ Walker, what a senior night start. 16-13 Florida State. That is incredible. 9 points since he's come into the game. He averages 13 to lead a balanced scoring attack, and he's just feeling it. His second game back from a quick injury. Struggled at UNC. Heath across the court. Left wing, Ashton Langford. Right back to Heath. Right side for three. That one rattles halfway in and pops out. And it's rebounded by Florida State's Anthony Polite. He's a lefty. Polite has been coming off the bench of late. He did tonight because of the walk-ons getting the start. He's played, about 3 minutes between whistles here. 16-13 FSU. Gray throws it inside for the 7-footer Koprivica. Koprivica bangs with Karnick, throws it underneath. It's caught by Polite in the paint. Pump fakes and gets fouled. Shot is no good, but Anthony Polite will get 2 free throws when we come back. And it was the MJ Walker show here. When he came into the game, Danier, he took it over at 16-13 Florida State.
He was. He just had early and confident three-point shots right there. When you give a shooter like him space like that, and he hits the first one, the basket gets.
Hit that like, y'all.
We will be back with more first half action after this. It's Boston College down 3 to 11th ranked Florida State. We've played over 6 minutes here at the opening half of the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Get your ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Tom's experience.
I was completely committed to buying a house. I just wasn't sure I could pull off a huge down payment.
You get first place ACC is what we playing for.
We know that your home buying experience will be unique. That's why our dedicated mortgage loan experts share your commitment, taking the time to truly understand your individual needs and working with you to find solutions that set you up for success. See how Cambridge Savings Bank can help you get home at cambridgesavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF, equal housing lender, NMLS number 543370.
Boston College 1992 alum Matt McGovern is the proud owner of the McGovern Auto Group, Boston's fastest growing family of car dealerships. Matt is proud to serve BC, its students, and their families, with 11 dealerships across the Boston Metro and over 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Don't settle for a new vehicle from just anyone. Join your fellow Eagles Matt McGovern, Mark Walker, Christine Hyde, and Tom Kilgariff at McGovern Auto Group. Visit them online at McGovernAuto.com. Go Eagles!
First half action just getting underway here at the Tucker Center, where we've had a lot going on over the first 6+ minutes. Florida State has a 16-13 lead over visiting BC. The Eagles coming in at 2-9. They know that they're going to finish anywhere from 13th to 15th place in the 15-team ACC.
Hit that like. We got 12 people in here and 3 likes. Hit that like.
Feel very good about going to Greensboro with some momentum. Florida State, the 11th ranked team in the country, is 14-4 overall and 10-3 in the conference. And Leonard Hamilton's team trying to win another ACC regular season championship. They have a 16-13 lead. They've had MJ Walker hit 3 threes. Also, you got free throws coming up here for the Noles out of the timeouts. Josh Mauer, BC's Hall of Famer Danier Abrams, one of the players of the youth of Kevin Collins, who is our producer.
Hit the like. We got 20 people. Hit that like, people. Hit the like.
Tim Leonard filling in for Wolf Golke back in the Learfield IMG College studios. It's the only meeting of the year. Danier, I was saying earlier that this was supposed to be a 2-game series this year, but got canceled the game in early February in Chestnut Hill because of one of the 2 COVID clauses that Florida State had to go on this year. Each team's dealt with a lot of COVID-related issues.
They have. And, as you missed the first free throw, but it was kind of good because BC only had, 4 scholarship players that time?
It would have been 4 that night. Tonight they've got 8 at least. 1 for 2 for Anthony Polite. Come in and hit a 3-pointer earlier, now gets a free throw to drop. That'll make it 17-13 Florida State. They set up full court pressure after the make. BC inbounding against it. 4 in a row scored by the Noles after Frederick Scott hit BC's third three-pointer. C.J. Felder has checked in for Coach Spinelli. Justin Vanderbaan, the freshman, is playing for the first time in a long time. So they've changed the front court. Vanderbaan is a 7-footer in his own right. Felder's back from the COVID protocols. Heath with 8 to shoot, steps back top of the key, puts up a 3, and he swishes it home. Jay Heath off the bounce again. Wow, what a shot. 17-16 FSU.
That's a good sight watching Jay Heath hit those tough three-pointers out there.
Florida State at the top of the key with Polite, big guard, the lefty. On the baseline, Raekwon Evans driving in. He goes right around DeMar Langford, and Evans banks it home. His second bucket. How about this? Raekwon Evans over the past 6 games had made only 3 field goals total. It was 3 for 22 shooting. Tonight on his senior night, he's got a couple. It's 19-16 FSU. 12:40 to go. First half. Vanderbaan has not scored yet in his career. He's on the perimeter. Throws a pass that got tipped, almost stolen, but Heath saved it on the sideline. And Heath almost had his pocket picked by that tenacious FSU defense. Amari Williams checked in for BC. He threw a pass that was almost stolen. Near midcourt, Felder has to chuck up a 3, and he didn't beat the shot clock buzzer as he put it from 40 feet up. Second 30-second shot clock violation for the Eagles, and that was just tenacious defense.
Yeah, you called it. That defense is pressed up, picking up full court, denying. And what makes Florida State so special, Josh, is that they can switch from 1 through 5. They don't mind their 7-footers or their 5-man way out guarding the point guard. They just attack you continuously on the defensive end.
Florida State has started 7 of 10 on the offensive end, including a basket from one of their walk-ons, one of the 4 who started tonight for senior night. 12:15 to go. Florida State 19, BC 16. MJ Walker, a step back. The three-point shot is up. Oh my goodness, it's good again. This is incredible stuff. That was not Walker, beg your pardon. Walker wears number 23. That man is Sadar Calhoun. He wears number 24. A junior college transfer to FSU this year. Hits the 3 off a step back, and it's 22-16. Sadar Calhoun getting much better as the years gone on, eventually playing guard. Florida State's wearing turquoise uniforms. I'll be honest, I have no idea what numbers they're wearing.
It's hard to see.
Heath for 3 again, right wing. That one is a miss. It's too strong. Raekwon Gray, the big guy, the redshirt junior. He rebounded it quickly down the court. They go. They brought in another 7-footer. This is Tenor Ncaa. He banks it in, counted and a foul. And when we come back, Ncaa, a man who played his first 3 years of college in Canada, will have a chance for a 3-point play. And just that quickly, it's a 7-0 run for Florida State to go up by 8 points.
Hit that like, folks.
Down the court again out the Raekwon Gray rebounds. Raekwon Gray's a big guy. They've got people comparing him to Draymond Green, the way that he can rebound and handle, and he got the assist.
He does. Not only do they switch on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, everyone brings the ball up except the 5s. So 1 through 4 gets a rebound, they're starting that fast break, Josh.
That was just an amazing stretch there for the Noles. He got Sadar Calhoun hitting a step-back 3. You've got Ncaa able to get the and one. It's 24-16 Noles and a timeout with about 11:30 to go in the opening half. We'll be back after this. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Catches it, the spin move, drop step to the baseline. Landed jam. Steps backwards.
Quit hating and hit that like, folks.
Downtown. Drives the lane. Kaboom! Got it. And gets the foul. Are you kidding me?
Keep the excitement of game day going in a Nissan with game-changing tech that makes every drive as exciting as a game-winning buzzer beater. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Boston College Eagles.
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World. The year is 2019, and someone is waiting for a table at a restaurant.
Thompson, party of 4. Thompson, party of 4. Thompson, oh, there you are.
This has been The Sounds of the Old World. Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Sure thing. We can help you replace those wipers. If yours are squeaking or streaking, it's probably time. We've got a wide selection of wipers that can stand up to any weather, including the right ones for your make and model. We've even got more ways to get them fast, like our next day delivery or free same-day store pickup. Getting the job done just got easier. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Florida State with a big early uppercut. A 7-0 run in just over a minute of action. And it's some of the bench guys producing. Evans started it with a layup, but a Calhoun 3 and an Ncaa layup has made it 24-16 FSU. And Ncaa will have a free throw coming up. Well, it's almost shed season. And if you're ready for a custom-built quality shed, contact our new partner, Ponderosa Pines. Go to ppwpsheds.com. That's ppwpsheds.com. Take a look at all the custom-built shed styles Ponderosa Pines has offered for 20 years. Again, check out ppwpsheds.com. Ponderosa Pines, proud new supporter of Boston College basketball. Daniel, what does BC do here? I mean, they just come at you in waves, this Florida State team. Even when their walk-ons were in there, they were more than competitive. So the Eagles short-handed without 3 of their top 5 scorers tonight. How do they hang in?
They got to get back on transition defense, Josh. That's first and foremost. Florida State wants to get out and get open threes, but if they have rim runners, their bigs running straight to the rim, and they find them, it's going to be a long evening for the Eagles.
And Ncaa rolls in the free throw with 8 in a row to make it the largest lead of the night, 25-16. Florida State keeps the pressure on. Makai Ashton Langford, a couple of baskets early. He brings it across midcourt. Vanderbond remains in at the 5 spot. Felder still in at the 4. Felder gets it on the right baseline, driving to the basket. Had his shot altered, banked it and missed. Rebounded by Vanderbond, though. First 20. Out to Ashton Langford into the corner to Heath. And 2 early threes. Now Kamari Williams. Pass to the top. C.J. Felder trying to dribble, drive, and he lost the ball. Turned it over to Felder. It's a steal. And right back down the court. Felder erases the shot. Oh, what a block. And it's Kamari Williams the rebound. Now Makai back to the trailer. Felder goes with a wild scoop in the lane. Hits only the backboard. And it's rebounded by Wyatt Wilkes. Wilkes just in for the first time. And they bring it back down the court. Somebody pushed Makai Ashton Langford to the ground away from the ball. And Makai goes down and they call an offensive foul. That someone was the 7'1" Serbian Balša Koprivica.
Yes, it was. And that's the way to get back, C.J. Felder. Have to turn the ball over. Get back and get a great block to keep your team in the game.
That block came against another guy who has just come in, a senior named Nathaniel Jack. They didn't honor him in the senior day ceremony. A guy's second year from a JUCO. Nathaniel Jack, known as a three-point shooter, blocked by Felder, but then Felder missed the layup. Then the offensive foul gave it back. BC goes to Makai, driving in, takes it into the paint. Makai Ashton Langford banks it in. 25-18, 10.5 to go. That ends what was an 8-0 run. Makai's third bucket. Wyatt Wilkes in the right corner. He's a three-point specialist. And started 9 straight games before tonight for Leonard Hamilton. Took him a while to get in. Now Nathaniel Jack for 3 left when he hits the front iron. Karnick flew at him. Rebound Frederick Scott. BC Scott pushes himself, trailing by 7. Scott dribble drive, had his pass tipped away in the lane and stolen. There comes Nathaniel, beg your pardon, Raekwon Evans. Up by 7. Nice pass. Underneath, it's caught by Koprivica. Pump fakes and is fouled. Sadar Calhoun throw it inside. And Balša Koprivica will get 2 shots, exactly 10 minutes to go in the half.
And that's a good foul right there by Makai. Not giving up the easy dunk.
Came off of a Frederick Scott's turnover. Unfortunately, Daniel, BC has turned it over 5 times, and you've pointed out how they can ill afford to do that against this team.
No, they run off of made baskets, let alone live ball turnovers.
Koprivica gets a friendly home roll here. It goes in to make it 26-18. First point for Balša Koprivica. Went back into the starting lineup in their loss in Chapel Hill Saturday with 8 points. He is a very good, improved player. Misses the second. Frederick Scott the rebound. 26-18 FSU. Koprivica could be an NBA prospect in his own right.
Absolutely. You know, everyone's talking about Barnes, but I love the big fella's game.
DeMar Langford Jr. quiet at the outset. He's 0 for 3. Takes it to the right baseline. Koprivica, big man moving his feet. Keeps with him. Now they switch on to DeMar. Pass out to his brother, Micaiah. Deep left wing 3. Bank shot goes in. Whoa, off the glass. A window.
What's up, man?
What's up?
You Florida State or Boston College? What you?
Florida State.
Florida State. What's up, man?
Koprivica caught it.
First time I seen you on
left block. Balsha Koprivica. Evanson R. Calhoun behind the back assist. 28-21. Mackay finds Felder into the paint. Attacks. Had it knocked away right to Karnik. Karnik misses the layup. Karnik gets it back. Is foul. Puts it up and misses. Karnik will get 2 shots. Boy, he's finding going tough in there.
Thanks for coming on.
Karnik's now 0 for 2, but then he cleaned it up and he'll get a couple of shots. His team trails by 7.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's trees down there, Josh. That's all I can say. Everything that the Eagles get going to the rim is contested, and they make it tough. That's why Florida State's number 11 in the nation.
Karnik too strong. First free throw rolls off. James made just his 2nd start of the season for BC. He was not eligible, remember, for the first couple of games.
I asked that because I have a lot of different fans that come home from different schools.
And he missed 3 games in COVID protocols. The only other game he started was the UVA game. That's the other one that Stephon Mitchell missed with injury this year. Makes the second, 28-22. 9 minutes to go. It's a lob here thrown and off the top of the backboard for Ncaa and grabbed by Frederick Scott. It'll be a turnover. Scotty Barnes threw that pass. Scott then takes it into the paint on the other end. Kind of out of control. Bangs over Ncaa, and it's an offensive foul on Frederick Scott. And a turnover as well. He's turned it over a couple of times, and he's going to the bench with 8:51 to go in the half.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the aggressiveness right there by Scott, trying to get the ball over. It just has to come to a jump stop right there and get the shot. But this is, let's face it, this is only his 2nd game back all year.
I think we were spoiled when we saw him score 18 in his first back Saturday. It was like, how could you do that after being out for 3 months? Scotty Barnes back in, the electric freshman to Raekwon Gray, driving into the paint. Soft floater in the lane is good. Raekwon Gray able to get it. It's his first basket. Make it 30-22. Florida State lead is back to 8. Raekwon Gray is a guy who has been averaging 16 points a game the last 10 that Florida State has played. Boy, has he come on.
Yes, I mean, Florida State has so many weapons on the offensive end.
Jay Heath dribble driving to the paint. Threw it away almost, but Kamari Williams saved it on the sideline. Got it dangerously to Felder. Now DeMar Langford. Right baseline drive and dish out to Felder. It's kind of looked out of sorts early. CJ, 2 on the shot clock. Has to throw it up a fadeaway. It's an air ball. And that's the third 30-second violation against Boston College. That'll bring us to a timeout on the floor under 8. 7:58 on the clock. And that defense is just hounding BC. Man.
Oh, it is. It's just one thing to be on TV, but imagine in person. They're everywhere.
I'm just befuddled watching it here from, what are we, 700, 800 miles away?
But the Eagles have to take that first open shot. You know, it's the one thing about Florida State, you will get a dribble drive past the first guy, but you know that their help defense is coming. So if you get by them, have a nice pull-up or a crisp pass for another one.
30-22. Florida State up 8. 7:58 to go first half. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Scrub-a-dubs.
We win this game. We first place. What's up, Mr. Wolf Strange? We first place ACC. This pretty much should lock it up. You and North Carolina just beat us. They just lost.
The Boston College Radio Network reaches thousands of listeners each week throughout New England. Your company has the unique opportunity to tap into this upscale audience by becoming a full season sponsor. Contact Mike Wynn at michael.wynn@bostoncollegesportsproperties.com.
Try to talk game, bro.
What you say?
How you streaming the game?
Oh, I'm watching it on well, I'm streaming it off the radio. That's what y'all hear because it's the most up to date, the radio. But I'm watching the game too on stream.
Hand jars, where they have been delivering confidence to the better than average man for the past.
This for the people that can't watch the game, they at work or something.
For Burlington, or go to big-tall.com for more information. That's big-tall.com. Go BC. The Hilton Boston Logan is a AAA 4-diamond hotel just 2 miles from downtown Boston. As the only property directly connected to Logan Airport, you can be in your guest room in minutes. Enjoy peace of mind with Hilton's industry-leading Clean Stay Promise, ensuring the highest levels of cleanliness and safety for you and your family. Amenities include a fitness center, indoor pool, and a variety of dining options. Boston College fans get special rates. Call Autumn.
I can tell y'all from what I watched in Florida State, Florida State has to play. They have to play hard in the past few games. Florida State really ain't playing that hard. They're trying to save themselves for the tournament. You can tell. This team's so bad, we ain't really got to play hard.
30-22, FSU, number 11 in the country this week, leading at home.
Yo.
7:58 to go in the first half. You just heard it. Fans, the Boston College Radio Network reaches thousands of listeners each week throughout England.
Yeah.
Has the unique opportunity to tap into this upscale audience by becoming a sponsor. Contact Mike Wynn at Michael.Wynn in Boston.
You keep breaking up.
For more info.
You think we're going to cover the spread?
Next year.
Oh, by 20?
So much.
No, because we ain't trying to. You can tell the guys is trying to get a win and get out healthy, and because we got a lot of bangs and nicks. Yeah, I highly doubt it. We try to stay healthy. We're not really healthy right now. We trying to stay healthy for the tournament. Nah, I don't see us winning by 20. The line is 20. The spread is 20. I don't see that happening.
Danny here with you. By the way, hockey has its regular season finale and senior night Friday at 5 o'clock at Conti against number 18 Northeastern. They'll try to sew up the number 1 seed in the Hockey East tournament. We're playing at 6 o'clock at Miami, this basketball team.
We're playing a lot of young guys because we know we're going to win this. Like, we got Ncaa Tatum in. He going to get a lot of minutes tonight. We trying to stay healthy.
MJ Walker hit 3 early threes. He's back in. Florida State ball inside Ncaa, and it knocked away by Kamari Williams from behind. Stolen. And then DeMar Langford Jr. gave it right back. Taken by Anthony Polito, goes to the bucket and slams it in.
What you live streaming on?
Might be strong enough with the ball there. 7:30 to go. The lead is 10.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce right there for the Eagles. Definitely had it, but just couldn't secure it, Josh.
Now it's Heath on the drive. Throws it into the right corner for Kamari. He missed him.
Basketball.
Instead, Boston College still number 48 time.
What am I live streaming now?
The 7th turnover was ripping it away from DeMar in the backcourt. And now a chance for the largest lead. It's up 10. Polite driving in, and he's fouled by Karnick. He tried for the left-handed scoop shot right at the rim. 2 free throws for Polite. Redshirt junior, Anthony Polite, 6 came back from injury. Originally from Switzerland. They have so many weapons. This guy, he's a good shooter. We've seen him off the bounce. He had a dunk off a steal. 32-22, and now the free throw is coming up.
Yeah, where does Coach Hamilton find these players?
I'm gonna stop using that app, Joseph, with Gene Deckerhoff. I've stopped using that because it's been acting weird. I know what app you're talking about.
Before the NCAA tournament was canceled, I think they were a threat. Yep. They lost Patrick Williams, Devin Vassell, and Trent Forrest, who are all playing in the NBA. And still they've reloaded, and this year the best in the ACC again.
That they are. Unbelievable. That's why he got the 5-year extension.
Both free throws good. Polite has the last 4 in this game. It's 6-0 and 8-1. Florida State spurt to go up 12. 34-22 at the 7-minute mark. BC's turned it over on a couple of possessions here since the last time out. Looking to at least get a shot here. Right now, Scott Karnick, the front court with DeMar Langford. DeMar driving to the right baseline, slipping as he tried to pivot. Fell down and lost the ball, and Ncaa, the big 7-footer, took it away. Up ahead they go to MJ Walker, left wing 3, off the back of the rim. This one, rebound DeMar Langford, down 12. He'll push. DeMar going all the way to the basket, charges right over the defender. They call it a blocking foul as he misses the shot. DeMar will get 2 free throws. Tenor Ncaa out of Ryerson University.
The YouTube stream got taken down. It's down the basketball stream, so I can't watch it now.
Where did he find him? Well, he found him from a college in Canada where he was playing basketball, Danny.
I mean, I know he took a charge the first time, but you're 7-1.
What happened?
Go up and try to block that. I'm sure that's what Coach Hamilton's telling him. Taking a charge on the 6'4" guy, you 7'1".
Well, they didn't get the call, but DeMar Langford misses the first free throw. DeMar was so instrumental in salting away the Notre Dame win on Saturday at the line. He hit 4 free throws in the closing seconds. Part of that career-high 19-point effort. And he misses tonight, and thus far, DeMar is 0 for 3 from the field. Now the second shot. That's up and good. He hits it. 6:34 to go, and DC back within 11. 34-23. Driving is Raekwon Gray, getting right around Kamari Williams to the bucket. The big guy going downhill at the rim. Foul, banks it in anyway. Counted for Raekwon Gray. That was just too much inertia. Stop. 36-23, and Gray will have a free throw with 6:27 to go in the half.
Yeah, you nailed it earlier, Josh. He's talented. I mean, he can shoot the ball. You know, he can dribble. He can pass. You know, what a weapon Leonard Hampton has as Gray completes a 3-point play to just give it to him and clear out.
37-23. He'll be an NBA player. Approaching the 6-minute mark, all of a sudden an 11-2 spurt after BC had gotten within 5. It's a 14-point game. Heath turns it over, lost it to Gray right near the top of the key. Dribbling down the court, Raekwon Gray to the bucket, and a right-handed throw down by the big boy Gray. From Scott Spinelli to call the timeout, and all of a sudden FSU leads by 16. Another turnover, and it leads to the runouts. Trying to hand it off to Fred Scott was Heath, and Gray just got in the passing lane, and then he looked like the point guard rumbling down the course.
I said it, like he's just that good. You said it before, the likes of like a Draymond Green. Got a 6'7", 250 guy out there leading the break, finishing high above the rim, Josh.
This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, and suddenly Gray is up to 7 points.
Yeah, you can't get this game nowhere now. You got to come here now.
This game. Run goes to 11-1. You string it out a little further, 13-2. Turnovers, though, continue to be the issue here for BC's offense. They've got 10 of them. 3 times that the shot clock expired. At least those are dead ball turnovers, but the live ball ones, like we just saw, those are the most problematic.
Yeah, it is. And you know, Florida State shooting 70% right now. There's just no resistance on the defensive end for the Eagles.
So BC out of the timeout. It's going to try to find its sea legs here in Florida. 39-23, FSU by 16. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Felder in the front court with Scott and DeMar Langford. Backcourt, Kamari Williams and Heath. They kick it over to Felder. Right wing raises up for 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Fred Scott, though, and a fresh 20. Resets out to Heath. Boston College is shooting at 38%. Felder pass in the left corner. Scott sets his feet, shoots the 3. Front rim and off, but another offensive rebound. DeMar Langford, third chance on the possession. To Heath, to the foul line. Floats it up. It's no good with the right hand. The third miss of the trip. Jay Heath did it that time, and Anthony Polite gets a Florida State rebound. 39-23, they lead. A pull-up 3 at the top of the key by Barnes. Scotty Barnes into the act as he drills the 3. 42-23, Florida State. Unbelievable. Was that a 2? Or a 3? We'll see. It's either 41-23 or 42-23 at the 5-minute mark. Scotty Barnes. Highly touted freshman. He'll be a one and done. Kick by Langford to Heath. Left side, sets his feet, shoots the 3, misses again. BC's got a nice cold ball shot. Koprivica gets the rebound. Down the court. Here comes Florida State. Up by 18 or 19. Koprivica at the post, and it knocked away from behind. Good hands by Felder. And then Heath tipped it. Felder finally grabs it for BC. Up to Heath, wide open left corner. Time to study and shoot. 3-pointer. Got it. Jay Heath hits.
The Eagles needed that badly right there, Josh. Great defensive stop, finding their best scorer on the offensive end for a wide open 3.
Ends a run that had gotten up to 14-1. 3 by Wyatt Wilkes left corner. That hits the rim. Bounces up in the air and goes through. So it's 44-26. Might even be 45. Under 4:10 to go in the first half. BC got the steal and then the 3 by Heath. But then Wyatt Wilkes. But they've played so many players and they feel like they've all contributed. Florida State. This is his first one. He's a 3-point specialist. Felder kicks it out to Kamari, left wing. His 3-point shot is up. Kamari Williams able to put it in. He splashes home a 3. 2 in a row for the Eagles from 3. 44-29. Now Koprivica in the post. Going to work. Missed it once over Felder. Tipped it up. Missed again. And it's finally rebounded by DeMar Langford Jr. Back up the Eagles, down 15. Scott going to the basket. Has it rejected, but a foul call. Frederick Scott will get 2 free throws when we come back. I think they called a foul. Yes, they did. Koprivica tried to block it. Florida State up, we think 44-29. It could be 45-29. We'll get that all squared away when we come back. The Seminoles have been red hot. And the final 3.5 minutes of the opening half when we come back to Tallahassee on the BC Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Boston College 1992 alum Matt McGovern is the proud owner of the McGovern Auto Group, Boston's fastest growing family of car dealerships. Matt is proud to serve BC, its students, and their families, with 11 dealerships across the Boston Metro and over 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Don't settle for a new vehicle from just anyone. Join your fellow Eagles Matt McGovern, Mark Walker, Christine Hyde, and Tom Kilgariff at McGovern Auto Group. Visit them online at McGovernAuto.com. Go Eagles!
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Technology has sure changed the way we live and bank. But one thing it should never change is the importance of knowing that when you need help, there's a neighbor that's there to lend a hand. At the Village Bank, we offer all the services you need to bank more easily, but with that personal touch that seems to be so hard to find today. To learn more about how we can help you, call 647-969-4300. Stop in or visit village-bank.com. Either way, we'll be there for you.
The Village Bank, member FDIC.
You hear me now?
CIS.
Woo! Got my nachos, got my big TV, and my favorite chair. It's game time. But you know, the only thing that would make it a little better is if I could listen to my local broadcasters while watching the game.
Hello. You must have wished for your game to be synced with TV and radio.
I sure did.
Do you have a DVR?
You bet.
Do you have a streaming device?
Yeah.
Blammo! Your game is now synced. It's that easy.
Oh, boy.
To see if you can get synced, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield IMG College.
Syncmygame.com?
Syncmygame.com.
No blood. Raw.
College game to watch. This Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. I was right, Danier. The scoreboard on the television feed was wrong. The shot that Scotty Barnes hit several minutes ago was indeed a three-pointer, and that does mean Florida State is up 45-29 with 3:29 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we're going to go to our man in the studio. Tonight, that's Tim Leonard to take you through, to usher you capably through the Village Bank halftime show. And an update on some great games that we've seen this week in the ACC. How about last night's Georgia Tech Duke overtime game? Not to steal Tim's thunder, but how about Duke? After getting back into the NCAA tournament picture, they lose 2 overtime games in a row, and Mike Krzyzewski has to be tearing his hair out. Georgia Tech's won 5 in a row now. I think they're going to be in the NCAAs.
And they have. How about the Syracuse win over North Carolina the other day?
And how about what they did tonight? Syracuse then comes back, and, well, they played Clemson. I really don't want to steal all the headlines that Tim's going to give us at halftime, but Clemson had won 5 in a row coming into that game. Frederick Scott was fouled before the media timeout. First of 2 free throws is no good. Called the foul on Scotty Barnes. Team players have scored for Florida State, and it's an empty trip. Scott too strong on both. Sadar Calhoun, the JUCO transfer, gets the rebound. 45-29, Florida State. 3:20 to go in the half. You can't miss free throws like that. BC 2 of 6 at the line here in the half. Wyatt Wilkes hands it off. Nathaniel Jack, another guard, kicks it over. This is a Calhoun right wing 3. Sadar missed it too strong. Wilkes able to outmuscle Scott for the rebound, throws it over, and Calhoun tried an athletic dunk. He tried to take off from 5 or 6 feet outside the cylinder, and he got there and was fouled. Dunked it off the rim, but Sadar Calhoun missed the 3. Now athletically finds his way to the line, hitting by 16.
Yeah, he just lost the ball on that one, but good foul by Scott. Also would have been the Sports Center top 10.
Yes, it would have. First free throw for Sadar Calhoun is good. He was 2 years at a junior college at the state of Missouri before he came here this year. You said it. They find them from everywhere. Nationally, internationally, it doesn't matter. They're all big.
Villanova always stay.
This is the second. Frederick Scott, the rebound. 46-29. Boston College trying to cut into this in the final 3 minutes of the first half, make it a little more manageable coming out of halftime. The offense has been great for FSU. Heath to Karnick, fake to three, driving to the bucket, left-handed scoop, no good. How about Makai Ashton Langford flying in for the weak side, and he guides it back through the net in one motion. Makai on the offensive boards, make it 46-31. Back down the court, they find Jack in the left corner. Daniel Jack rattles off the three. Rebound Karnick, had it knocked away and stolen. Koprivica grabbed it. Karnick turned it over. Wyatt Wilkes gets the pass from Jack, left corner three. That one misses. It's rebounded by Makai Ashton Langford. So BC fortunate there after Karnick had given it away. Florida State missed 46-31 FSU. We got 2:15, a running clock first half. BC in those gray uniforms. The turquoise for FSU. A drive by Makai into the paint. Followed up on his way in, and we got a foul call on that reach in.
Yeah, now that the Eagles have finally caught their breath, they can really do damage on the offensive end. I think Coach Finelli has figured something out. Florida State switches everything. So now they're switching, and they got the center guard and the guards, and they're going downhill now. So let's see if they continue to do that, Josh.
It's only the 16th.
I think this win right here locks up number 1 seed in the ACC tournament. I think this win locks it up.
15. Makai has had a great half. He's got 12 points. He's got it in the left corner. Pass got tipped, but it gets to his brother DeMar at the top of the key. A drive into the paint, elevates, floats it off the back rim, and it goes through the net. Tough finish. First field goal for DeMar. 46-33. Right back down the court. FSU comes, and Gray, the point guard, is fouled on his way in. And that'll be at least a 1-1, if not 2 shots, depending on whether the official said active shooting. That's 3 fouls on Makai Ashton Langford, Danier. That is problematic for BC's leading scorer tonight.
Yeah, it is. You know, I mean, right there, I mean, you're trying to figure out what he has to do in the basketball play. When the guy's coming at you full speed, you just stand there. That's a tough one. It's a 50-50 call, but, you know, Florida State just had another speed. It looks like a foul every time.
Did call a 1-1 on that third Makai Ashton Langford foul, and Raekwon Evans hits the first, so he'll get the bonus. And he's got 3 fouls, Makai, and he's on the bench. Again, there's not much depth there for BC tonight with the surprise injury to Stephon Mitchell and absence for the rest of the year. Winston Tabbs, Rich Kelly, probably Luka Krajewicz. Only 8 scholarship players in uniform again tonight. Both free throws good. 6 points for Raekwon Evans, former JUCO player himself out of Billings, Montana. 48-33. It had been a 7-1 run for BC. Final 90 seconds of the half. DeMar Langford Jr. has it on the perimeter. He had a tough basket last time. Takes it to the ACC logo. Kicks to Felder. Red wing step. Shoots the three. Back rim. No good. He hadn't hit a shot in the half. Rebounded to Florida State. Up ahead they come. Here comes the big 7-footer and Gom running the court. Takes the pass in the lane. And Tenort and Gom puts it in. That's going to make it 50-33. 4 in a row for the Noles to go back up 17. Now it's Heath driving dish out to Felder. CJ Felder's 0 for 5 in his return from the COVID protocols. 1 minute to go in the half. He's guarded by Polite. About 24 feet away on the left wing. Back into Felder from Frederick Scott. Trying to split a double team. Dribbling, and Felder knocked to the ground and foul. They get Polite 1-1 now. That's 7.5 against the Noles.
Yeah, right now Florida State's playing that defense kind of like Georgetown.
We good, Ramon. Thanks. Coach Ham.
Sometimes when you're the aggressor, the officials are just going to let you play.
Where there's the old VCU. Remember when Shaka Smart was running havoc at VCU?
Yep.
I think his philosophy is Leonard Hamilton's going to call his use it or lose it time out here. 53 seconds to go in the half. And it's going to make CJ Felder think about this front end of the 1-1. 30-second time. 50-33. 11th ranked Florida State. What I was going to say is Shaka Smart's philosophy was, look, we're going to just harass you all the time, and the referees cannot call every foul.
Right. And that's kind of what Florida State's doing right now. They're switching, they're bumping, and again, you know, it's just that thing. Like, you can't call them all. Sometimes they don't know if you're flopping or flaring your hands up, but the Eagles have to do some adjustments at the half. After last game scoring 94 points, right now only having 33 with 53 seconds to go in the first half.
Timeout comes to an end. Florida State is shooting 61%. That has actually cooled off some. They're 17 of 28. BC 40%, 20 of 30. CJ Felder coming to the line. It was a guy in Felder before he got into the COVID protocols that had been playing so well as the end of his sophomore season was approaching. Previous 7 games he's played prior to tonight, averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds a game. Front end does go in. Point number 34 for BC. He'll get the bonus. He didn't play against Notre Dame, and tonight that was his first point coming off the bench for the first time all season. Second shot for the sophomore. Felder has got it all counted, so a 2-for-2 trip. 50 to 35. 2 for 1 here for Florida State. They've played 14 players in the first half, Danny. I don't think I've ever seen that. 14 men have played. Here's a 3-ball by Walker on the catch from Barnes. M.J. Walker drills it for the right wing. The 4th 3 on his senior night. And the lead is 18. 53-35. Barnes, the freshman, a big guy who's been running the point for them when he's on the court, just give him a little handoff. So I have to remember for M.J. Walker, all 12 of his points from 3-point range.
Hey, he's been saying that for years. I'm used to that. That's how he talks.
Floor and has to call timeout, which is a timeout that
He's in my personal chat room.
second half, but Karnick calls it here with 21 seconds to go in the first half just to see.
He's been supporting me for a long time.
So keep it here another 30 with 53-35. Florida State leading by 18 and 21 seconds to go.
Yeah, I mean, right there is just too congested on the offensive end. Florida State knows BC wants to get the ball to the.
Nah, we ain't blowing this lead. Boston College is that awful. We won't.
Right now, BC's best offense has been pick and roll.
It's a lockdown first place ACC for us, too. First place, number 1 seed. It's a lock it up.
They have to make some adjustments at halftime, and I know Coach Scott Smith and his staff will do it.
Getting ready for Tim Leonard's halftime report in the studio. Stay tuned for that. In addition to the ACC scores, great national college basketball this week. The conference tournament's getting underway this week. Saw the Atlantic 10 started today in Richmond. Look forward to all of the championship week action. The BC, I talked about the hockey big game coming up for the number 2 ranked team in the country, the regular season finale Friday night. BC women's basketball, they're in March Madness of their own. They played their first game in the ACC tournament, and they won today. They beat Pitt. So they're on to the second round. More on that. BC inbounding after the timeout. It's about a 5-second differential between the game and shot clocks. 20 game clock, 15 shot clock. They get it to Frederick Scott out about 30 feet away. Down by 18. Scott dribbles to the foul line. Kicks to Heath, Red Wing. A ball fake. Leaves it back to Kamari. Wide open. Red Wing for 3. It's up. Off the rim. Missed by Kamari Williams. Florida State's Ncaa the rebound. Throws an outlet that Frederick Scott steals. And then Frederick Scott is bumped and fouled by Tanur Ncaa, the 7'2" man from Senegal, who turned it over. The 6th-year college player, Frederick Scott, had a nice little veteran move to steal away his outlet.
That's what you call knowledge, Josh. In the right place at the right time.
It's a 1-and-1. That's 18 fouls. There's only 2 seconds left in the half. 53-35. Here's the front end for Frederick Scott. It's up. Back rim, no good. He missed it. Polite the rebound for Florida State. Dribbles a couple times, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Florida State, I've never seen 14 players play for one team in a first half. That's what they did. And my goodness, if they didn't get contributions from just about all of them. 10 different men in the score column for Leonard Hamilton's team. 53 points. Florida State up 18, 53-35. So time to catch up on all the busy action out of town when we come back to Winston-Salem. We go in the Learfield IMG College headquarters. It is the 11th ranked team in the country, looking like they are seriously chomping at the bit to garner that second straight ACC regular season championship this week. They're up on BC 53-35. This is Boston College basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Get your ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Catches it, the spin move, drop step to the baseline. Slam to jam.
Steps back for 3.
Nailed it from way downtown. Drives the lane. Boom! Count it. And gets the foul. Are you kidding me? Keep the excitement of game day going in a Nissan. With game-changing tech that makes every drive as exciting as a game-winning buzzer beater. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Boston College Eagles.
Eagles!
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World. The year is 2019, and someone is waiting for the previews to start in a movie theater.
Hey, you want anything? Popcorn? Soda? No, nothing?
This has been The Sounds of the Old World. Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
It's back, the return of the prestigious Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, honoring college sports excellence across all competitive divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow along with L Directors Cup on Twitter or online to see which schools will be taking home a first place trophy in June for their season-long success. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, a premier institutional award jointly launched in 1993 by USA Today and NACDA.
Are in the books. Welcome to the Village Bank Halftime Show, brought to you by Village Bank. Your village, your bank. Our halftime report begins with a look at the ACC scoreboard. Now, let's go inside the Learfield IMG College Network Studios.
All right, welcome inside those Learfield IMG College Network Studios. Tim Leonard here with you, and at the half, it's Florida State, the number 11 team in the country, on top of Boston College, 53-35. MJ Walker leading Florida State with 12 points on 4 3-pointers. Micaiah Ashton Langford has 12 points to lead BC. Let's take a look at that ACC scoreboard from today. A triple header of games on ACC Network tonight, and it all started at 5 p.m. with Syracuse hosting Clemson.
Outlet to Girard into the front court. Shovels left for Griffin. Arching for 3. Give him 3 more. Alan Griffin's got 3 triples in the game, and the Orange have blown it open. It's 36-22.
Matt Park from Syracuse Sports Network on the call there. Syracuse went on to win 65-54 over Clemson inside the Dome. Alan Griffin finished the game with a career-high 6 threes. Griffin scored 22 points and added 10 rebounds. Buddy Boeheim chipped in 17 for the Cuse as well. The Orange have now picked up back-to-back Quadrant 2 victories at home over UNC and Clemson in a span of 3 days, kind of putting themselves back inside the bubble conversation, at least for the moment, as Syracuse finishes the regular season at 15-8 overall, 9-7 in league play. The loss for Clemson snaps a 5-game winning streak. The Tigers are now 15-6 overall, 9-6 in ACC play. Speaking of 5-game winning streaks, NC State is now on one after besting Notre Dame tonight on the road, 80-69. 4 of the 5 straight wins for the Wolfpack have come on the road as well, including one big victory over Virginia last week. NC State now above 500 in league play at 9-8. They are 13-9 overall. Freshman Cam Hayes led the pack with 20 points in the win. As for Notre Dame, they have now dropped 4 straight to fall to 9-14 on the season. Prentice Hub finished with a team-high 14 points in the losing effort for the Fighting Irish. By the way, BC women's basketball with a big win earlier today in the first round of the ACC tournament. Boston College topped Pittsburgh 67-56. The Eagles were led by a 33-point effort from Cameron Schwartz. Boston College women's basketball now faces Syracuse in the second round tomorrow for a 2:30 tip from Greensboro. Our score at the half, 53-35. Florida State on top of BC A check of the top 25 scoreboard is next. This is Boston College basketball. From Learfield, IMG College.
Boston College 1992 alum Matt McGovern is the proud owner of the McGovern Auto Group, Boston's fastest growing family of car dealerships. Matt is proud to serve BC, its students, and their families, with 11 dealerships across the Boston Metro and over 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Don't settle for a new vehicle from just anyone. Join your fellow Eagles Matt McGovern, Mark Walker, Christine Hyde, and Tom Kilgariff at McGovern Auto Group. Visit them online at McGovernAuto.com. Go Eagles!
Scrub-A-Dub's Unlimited Car Wash Plan lets you wash anytime for one low monthly price. Your car will always be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
The Boston College Radio Network reaches thousands of listeners each week throughout New England. Your company has the unique opportunity to tap into this upscale audience by becoming a full season sponsor. Contact Mike Wynn at michael.wynn@bostoncollegesportsproperties.com for more information.
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the exciting adventure of the daily commute to the peace of mind that Geico always has your back with 24/7 access to claim service and legendary customer service. But Pamela Mund had one reason in particular.
My skin is extremely averse to most fabrics, except for the soft, buttery feeling of leather. Thankfully, I found my clan of leather lovers in the biking community. It's been life-changing.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? You're probably looking for some fuel treatment. It cleans your fuel system to help your engine run smoother, and that means better gas mileage. Right now, you can get 2 bottles of Lucas Complete Fuel Treatment for just $8, plus a $1 bonus reward if you're an AutoZone Rewards member. Not a member? Don't worry. We can sign you up fast right here or on AutoZone.com. Getting the job done just got easier. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Tim Leonard back with you inside our Learfield IMG College Network studios at the half. Number 11, Florida State on top of Boston College in Tallahassee. It's 53-35 FSU. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the BC Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. All right, a look at what else is going on around college hoops right now. There are a couple good games in Big East play. First off, one that went final earlier today, and it had a lot of bubble implications on the line. UConn and Seton Hall, and the Huskies got a win on the road at Seton Hall, 69-58. UConn improves to 13-6 on the season. They're now 7-2 with James Bouknight in the lineup, and we're currently the last 4 buys on Joe Lenardi's ESPN bracketology going into that game, so they get a big win tonight. St. John's over Providence earlier, 81-67. The Johnnies now 15-10 overall, 9-9 in Big East play. And Villanova and Creighton going on right now. Villanova is up by 10 on Creighton on their home court, the number 10 team in the country. It's 57-47 Wildcats. 7:46 remaining. If Villanova wins, they clinch the Big East regular season title. Colin Gillespie, though, their star player, did leave with an injury about midway through that first half. Villanova has been in control throughout that game. BC down at the half to Florida State in Tallahassee. It's 53-35 FSU. We will go back to Josh Maurer after this short break on the BC Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College.
Technology has sure changed the way we live and bank. But one thing it should never change is the importance of knowing that when you need help, there's a neighbor that's there to lend a hand. At the Village Bank, we offer all the services you need to bank more easily, but with that personal touch that seems to be so hard to find today. To learn more about how we can help you, call 617-969-4300. Stop in or visit village-bank.com. Either way, we'll be there for you.
The Village Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Be sure to visit Apex Entertainment in Marlboro, located right off Route 495. Apex is the largest family entertainment center in New England and has over 100,000 square feet of pure fun. You can enjoy 30 lanes of bowling, including Candlepin, a multi-level go-kart track, sports simulators, bumper cars, ropes course, and arcade. Also, don't forget about their chef-inspired menu in the Pit Stop Tavern, with over 65 gluten-free items. Apex Entertainment, where perfect weather is always guaranteed. Go Eagles!
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Woo! Got my nachos, got my big TV, and my favorite chair. It's game time. But you know, the only thing that would make it a little better is if I could listen to my local broadcasters while watching the game.
Hello. You must have wished for your game to be synced with TV and radio.
I sure did.
Do you have a DVR?
You bet.
Do you have a streaming device?
Yeah.
Blammo! Your game is now synced. It's that easy.
Oh, boy.
To see if you can get synced, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield IMG College.
Syncmygame.com?
Syncmygame.com.
Last time on College Sports Now.
Talent is talent. I've always hated it that certain players get a million chances to prove to you that they're bad, and then other players have to prove to you they're good over and over and over again. Like, well, I don't know if this is the guy. Then there's some other guy that's a 5-star recruit, and he's like in his 3rd year, and he's still not any good. People are like, yeah, but just wait. He's got so much talent. Drives me crazy.
Follow College Sports Now on Twitter at CSNowTweets. Subscribe to the podcast on your favorite app like TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or Spotify.
Switch on to DeMar. Pass out to his brother, Micaiah. Deep left wing three. Bank shot goes in. Whoa, off the glass. A window dresser. 26-21, and Micaiah's got a couple of made threes. About midway through the first half, BC was right in it against number 11 Florida State, but the Seminoles after that shot would counter with a 14-1 push. Part of it was led by Raekwon Gray. After BC had gotten within 5, it's a 14-point game. He turns it over, lost it to Gray right near the top of the key. Dribbling down the court, Raekwon Gray to the bucket, and a right-handed throw down by the big boy Gray. Prompts Scott Spinelli to call a timeout, and all of a sudden FSU leads by 16. Raekwon Gray, one of 10 different Florida State players to score in the first half. Unreal, they lead at 53-35, and Florida State, get this, made 16 of their first 22 shots in that game. Second half is coming up next. We'll see what BC can do to adjust. Down 18 at the number 11 team in the country. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Get your ice cold Bud Light, Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you need to make a lasting impression in 2021? Boost can help. Boost Promotions is a full-service promotional product and merchandise agency, not your average swag company. Boost is able to help fill any gap you may have due to restrictions, remote working, lack of space, or otherwise. Whether you need branded corporate apparel, drinkware, tech items, bags, at-home kits, or PPE, they got you covered. Contact Boost Promotions and let them know how they can boost your brand. Visit boostpromo.com for more information.
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Technology has sure changed the way we live and bank. But one thing it should never change is the importance of knowing that when you need help, there's a neighbor that's there to lend a hand. At the Village Bank, we offer all the services you need to bank more easily, but with that personal touch that seems to be so hard to find today. To learn more about how we can help you, call 617-969-4300. Stop in or visit village-bank.com. Either way, we'll be there for you.
The Village Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Woo! Got my nachos, got my big TV, and my favorite chair. It's game time. But you know, the only thing that would make it a little better is if I could listen to my local broadcasters while watching the game.
Hello. You must have wished for your game to be synced with TV and radio.
I sure did.
Do you have a DVR?
You bet.
Do you have a streaming device?
Yeah.
Blammo! Your game is now synced. It's that easy.
Oh, boy.
To see if you can get synced, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield IMG College.
Syncmygame.com?
Syncmygame.com.
This copyright Copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield IMG College under the broadcasting rights granted by Boston College. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of Boston College and Learfield IMG College. The announcers are provided by Learfield IMG College and approved by Boston College.
Start of the second half in Tallahassee as BC begins the final week of the regular season and a two-game trip to Florida. They have a lot of work to do, trailing by 18 against Florida State. It is 53-35, the 11th-ranked Seminoles over the BC Eagles. Josh Maurer, Danier Abrams at the Tucker Civic Center is where the game is. We are not, in case you cared, but that's all right. Glad to be with you late on a Wednesday night. Again, I said this, Florida State ended up in the first half shooting 62%, but that came down. They only made 2 of their final 7. They started 16 for 22. They had 10 players score. It was an unbelievably balanced effort. What can BC do here, Daniel?
Well, you know, they have to get back on transition defense and then play with a little more confidence on the offensive end. Florida State is switching everything. Now use your speed and skills to attack the bigs. Florida State's in the turquoise uniforms tonight. BC in the alternate grays. Some weird colors. Fred Scott tips an entry pass, and it's grabbed by Mackay Ashton Langford. It's thrown by Raekwon Gray, the big man, and BC starts the half with a steal. The move as we look at it, right to left. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see what BC can do for a comeback here. Mackay Ashton Langford had 12. He was brilliant, but he's playing with 3 fouls. He's 5 of 6 shooting. First to Scott, starting again in the second half as he did in the first. Out to Mackay, a three-pointer, right wing. No. Hits the rim, bounces off into the arms of Anthony Polite. The 2-guard for Florida State is in the backcourt with a point guard, Raekwon Evans. And MJ Walker, who had 4 threes. Raekwon Gray up front with Koprivica. Gray into the paint over Karnick. Spins around the shot, in the lane, all around the cylinder. And it goes in for Gray. Now got 9, and it's 55-35. BC quickly down the court to Fred Scott. Scott at the foul line, pump fakes, leads in, double team comes, kicks out to Heath on the right wing. 1 minute into the half, teardrop, floater from 10, no good, in and out for Heath. Koprivica the rebound. It's a 9-2 run here for Florida State, going back to the end of the first half. Their largest lead is 20, and then Raekwon Gray in the lane had it stripped away, and Fred Scott grabs it. Fred Scott throws the pass behind Jay Heath in the backcourt and straight out of bounds over the sideline. Give credit for DeMar Langford for stripping it away there from Gray. And then Scott turns it right back over. That for BC is their 12th turnover of the night, Danny. Yeah, it is. Those unforced errors right there. It's going to have Coach Spinelli going crazy over there. Second game as the interim head coach for Scott Spinelli. They're trying to start 2-0 with Scott as the coach. Pass from Evans to Walker. 3-ball, left wing. Book another one. His 5th, MJ Walker, incredible. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Comes off that turnover, and it's a 23-point game. 58-35, Florida State. Frederick Scott takes it to the left side of the paint, gets cut off by the smaller MJ Walker. It's his senior night. He's played like it. Driving in Mackay, dishes out, right corner from the paint. He goes to Heath, 3-point shot. Yes! Swish for Jay Heath, and that is the 4th 3-point make for Heath. Leading BC now with 14. It's 58-38. And that's what the Eagles have to do. High pick and roll. Get your shooters in the corner. If you turn the corner, get to the rim. If not, find the shooters. It's really not that hard against this Florida State team, even though they're long and athletic. Now they drive inside with Anthony Polite right to the bucket. Easy 2. Slices through the defense. Banks it in 60-38. Polite has been good coming off the bench. Fred Scott with 17:40 left. Attacking, gets it into the middle for James Karnick. Karnick bounce pass left wing. Mackay sets his feet, 3-point shot, too strong. And it's rebounded by Balsha Koprivica, big sophomore. One of the many 7-footers they've got up ahead of the front court, Raekwon Evans. It's his senior night. Evans to Polite, now top of the key, Gray, the big man, steps in, hits the 3. Lead is 25, 63-38. Raekwon Gray, the big man, showing a touch, and then Heath fouled in the backcourt on a full-court press. Not shooting, 17-13 to go, and Florida State is already 10-3 this half. Go up by 25. It is. They're just so unselfish on the offensive end, Florida State. You know, you said it, Josh, playing 14 plays, even though it's a senior night, those guys have to play, but with or without them, they got a 9-10-man rotation, and they just keep coming at you. Raekwon Gray now with 12 points after hitting his last 3-pointer.
BC will inbound after the foul was whistled on MJ Walker. It's almost like he gave up the foul on purpose, and BC throws the inbounds pass away. Great steal. Lobs it into the front court, stolen back by Mackay, intended for Koprivica. Mackay up ahead to Scott, attacks the rim, had it blocked. Scotty Barnes blocked it right at the rim on Fred Scott. And back comes Raekwon Gray, leading 63-38. Swinging around Gray. This is Nathaniel Jack, the backup guard. Pump fakes, goes inside, and the Canadian hits a floater. It is 67-38. Came off the blocked shots. It was Scotty Barnes, who's a guard by trade, and he showed how athletic he is. Timeout now, BC, 16:50 to go, down 27. You know, Scotty Barnes reminds me a lot in the way that Leonard Hamilton uses him of what they did with Patrick Williams last year as a freshman.
Yes.
Comes off the bench. He's not your starter, but he's your perhaps most talented guy.
Hands down, he is.
65-38 Seminoles. And already this half, it's 12-3. 16:50 to go. We'll take a break. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Catches it, the spin move, top step to the baseline. Two-handed jam. Steps back for three. Nailed it from way downtown. Drives the lane. Kaboom! And gets the foul. Are you kidding me? Keep the excitement of game day going in a Nissan with game-changing tech that makes every drive as exciting as a game-winning buzzer beater. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Boston College Eagles.
Get your ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, friend. It's your home speaking, and I need some favors. Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement? I'm scared of the dark. Also, this one is easy. Could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico so we could save money? Last thing, just a suggestion. Could you steam clean the carpets? I need a spa day.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
A lot of work to do for Boston College. Just over 3 minutes into the second half, now trailing by 27, 65-38. Playing in front of the first real crowd that they've had for any of their games this year. About 3,000 allowed here at the Tucker Center in Tallahassee. Boston College is excited to have Cape Cod Cellars as a partner. You can live the Cape Cod life with their curated selection of wines from around the world, whether on the sea or sand. Founder Tim Cooney is BC class of 1989. You can buy online, get any of those curated selection of wines, or you can find a store near you at CapeCodCellars.com, CapeCodCellars.com. Now, Daniel, this is just an onslaught. Florida State is putting it to BC, no question about it. I think that was a good timeout, even though now BC has only one left in the game. They had to stop playing.
Yeah, I agree. It was a good one, but you don't have any more now. Just one left.
Use it wisely. Florida State's going to come a little bit off the pressure here. BC's Mackay Ashton Langford is in the front court. 3.5 minutes into the half. Mackay, a behind-the-back dribble, going against Jack. Throws it into the left wing to his brother DeMar behind the line. Now a dribble drive gets the left side of the paint. Throws it back to the top to Heath. A 27-foot three. Swish. Wow, that was from about the State House in Tallahassee. That's 5 3-pointers tonight for Heath.
Yeah,
Strong play continues.
Sorry, yeah, he's played very well this evening.
Really, he's the one who doesn't look out of place, right, being honest.
Right.
He belongs. 65-41, and then a pass caught by Wyatt Wilkes with his foot out of bounds on the sideline as he caught it and tried to move back in, but the referees found Wyatt Wilkes out. Turnover with 16:06 to go. The refs tonight have negated to tell you who these Zebras are. My bad. It's A.J. Desai, Lee Castle, and Tony Henderson. Foul on Florida State. Trying to swipe the ball away. Scotty Barnes and Jack from Mackay right as he got across midcourt. Again, Nathaniel Jack. Let's see if BC can make a little run here. You know, they are shooting 9 of 19 from 3. 5 of 8 from Jay Heath, leading that 3-point brigade. Florida State 10 of 17. I mean, Florida State's making about everything. They're shooting 68%, 5 for 5 this half. Felder caught the pass from Heath on the left sideline, and his foot was out of bounds. They just returned the favor. C.J. Felder lost track of where he was on the court. Daniel Abrams starts to rip out that nice flowing hair you've got on the top of your mane. I know you don't like seeing guys step out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to have you tippy toe on it, but these guys have they're wearing a size 14. 12 inches of that is out of bounds, Josh. It's insane.
Well, it's happening to the best of them, I guess. 65-40, Florida State up 24, just over 4 minutes into the second half. Time out on the floor. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Johnny's Luncheonette is a retro diner open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, offering well-sourced food to a diverse community. The owners of Johnny's know what iconic treasure Johnny's is to the neighborhood and to all people who travel near and far for this great local diner. From a great cup of coffee to a sparkling raspberry lime Ricky to the selection of local craft brews and weekend morning mimosas, you'll find a whole lot of hospitality and homemade food at Johnny's. Johnny's Luncheonette, 30 Langley Road in Newton. The anytime place for everybody. Johnny's is a proud supporter of Boston College athletics.
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
It's back. The return of the prestigious Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, honoring college sports excellence across all competitive divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow along with L Directors Cup on Twitter or online to see which schools will be taking home a first place trophy in June for their season-long success. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, a premier institutional award jointly launched in 1993 by USA Today and NACDA.
This is Karen's experience. I looked at houses for over a year, but only had a weekend to lock in an offer. At Cambridge Savings Bank, we know your home buying experience will be unique, which is why our dedicated mortgage loan experts work closely to understand you on a personal level, giving you the support and confidence to make smart decisions fast, especially on weekends. See how Cambridge Savings Bank can help you get home at cambridgesavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF, equal housing lender, NMLS number 543370.
The Boston College Hoop Club is the men's basketball team support organization. The club's mission is to provide annual support to the team, including players, coaches, and staff, which enhance the quality of the BC men's basketball program while improving the experience for the BC community, including the student body, alumni, and fans, and we thank the Hoop Club. One more game to go in the regular season after tonight. It is now with just under 16 minutes remaining here in Tallahassee. Florida State 65, BC 41. We'll be at Miami Friday early evening, 6 o'clock at the Watsco Center. 5:45 pregame here on these same airwaves. BC knows that it's going to finish anywhere from 13th to 15th in the 15-team ACC. Right now they're 2-9. They're actually ahead. It's the winning percentage to determine the final standings because not every team is playing the same amount of games. In fact, they're all playing different amounts. So even though Wake Forest and Miami have 3 wins, BC 2, BC's kind of ahead of them right now, but we'll see if that changes. Wyatt Wilkes kicked to Jack, Red Wing 3 out of the timeout. Nathaniel Jack gets the shot. It's the largest lead at 27. Florida State is shooting 70% now. They are 6 for 6 this half. Nathaniel Jack, the senior from Canada, gets into the act. Heath drive and dish to Felder. Takes it in for the left baseline, attacking and puts it in over Sadar Calhoun. C.J. Felder's first field goal of the night as he's returned from the COVID protocols at 68-43. Florida State 24 of 35, but not that time. And Mackay Ashton Langford comes away with the Jack three-point miss. Here's Heath. Stutter step, shoots the 3 left wing. That was an air ball. Came up short, barely grazed the net. Rebounded by Nathaniel Jack. Pulls it up. He's shooting threes, and he responds, just barely hitting the iron, and glances off and goes straight out of bounds back to BC. So Jack is jacking him. 2 in a row that he's missed. 14:52 to go. 68-43.
Yeah, they just got to take it one possession at a time.
Jumper for two by Ncaa is good as he got it just inside the paint. The ACC logo elevated, put it in. He has now got 14 on 6 of 9 shooting. It's been a great couple of offensive games out of the COVID pause for the Providence transfer, hasn't it?
It has. And before that, he's struggled, Josh. But he's come out energized.
He almost stole a pass here of Scotty Barnes in midcourt, but he knocked it out of bounds over the sideline. Did M-A-L, okay. 14:24 to go. Yeah, I think the pause for him did a world of good.
Definitely did. You know, remember he had hurt his knee and he was out for a couple of games.
Then he was in the protocols himself.
Yes.
So multiple maladies for Ncaa. Scotty Barnes against Ashton Langford. Backs him to the foul line, turns around, shoots over him, and missed it short, did Barnes. Well, Ncaa, good defense. A rebound by Felder, 68-45. Boston College with a quick 4-0 run here, and Heath on the drive. Going at Barnes, bumped and fouled on his way to the hoop. Shot, never hit the rim, but it's 2 free throws for Jay Heath. He's got 17 points tonight, 14 minutes to go. Jay Heath gets the second foul called on Barnes. That's a nice one. You know, Scotty Barnes from West Palm Beach was one of the highest recruits in the country this year. Up there with guys like Gonzaga's Jalen Suggs. And Heath took it right around him there. Misses the first free throw. Barnes was the preseason freshman of the year in the ACC. I don't know if he's going to win it postseason. They'll have the votes tabulated after this week. It's just hard for a Leonard Hamilton player to garner a lot of accolades because they spread everything around so evenly. Heath misses both. It's off the miss, rebounded by FSU's Wyatt Wilkes. 68-45, it remains, and into the front court. To our right in the turquoise, Sadar Calhoun to Barnes. Barnes tipped his shoulder, knocked out Ncaa. Ncaa hit the deck and got the call on an offensive foul on Barnes. Ncaa had a little yell for him, too, after that whistle came from the Zebras.
He did. Way to sell it there, Ncaa. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, Barnes has him by about 5 inches, 6 inches. As soon as he went into his body, you know, went down, got the offensive foul.
68-45, the lead has been as large as 27. Heath to the foul line, throws to Felder on the left wing behind the line. He pump fakes a three, takes it into the paint, wild off balance shot, no good, and he dunks it in. Follows his misses with 2 strong hands. CJ guides it through the nets. Hey, 6 in a row for BC. 68-47, Kamari Williams trying to steal the inbounds pass, and he does. He knocks it off the body of FSU's Nathaniel Jack. And a turnover. What a play there, hustling to knock that one off the Florida State player by Kamari.
That was. How about that putback by Felder? He missed it. So quick off the floor to dunk it. And like you said, Josh, great play by Kamari. Getting a deflection and throwing it off of him. And Coach Spinner is pumped up, Josh.
Yes, you can see him on the replay that we just watched. After that hustle, long inbounds pass by DeMar, thrown up into the air and stolen by Polite. Gray, or Evans, I should say, back to Polite. Polite blew the layup. Justin Vanderbond in for BC got the rebound. He had it taken away, and then DeMar Langford takes it right back. There were like 3 turnovers there in about 5 seconds. DeMar over to Kamari, left wing 3, no good, and it's rebounded by Polite. 13-10 to go, 68-47 Florida State. Vanderbond had his pocket picked, and then DeMar got it back for BC somehow. And then anyway, they missed some shots. BC's on a 6-0 run. If you extend this out, cut it to 21. Raekwon Gray, the bigger of the 2 Raekwons FSU has. He throws to Polite. Left corner, pump fakes. Takes it to the baseline on Heath. Got him to bite on the pump fake. Heath fouls him. Shot is good anyway. Counts it for Anthony Polite. 70-47.
It has to be the quarter of the year, Josh. 3 turnovers in 5 seconds.
I think it was.
You know, it's factual. It was there. We've seen it.
Listen, I report the news. I don't editorialize. Boston College with 16 turnovers tonight. Florida State has 14. Now Anthony Polite, who came off the bench tonight, has gotten into double figures with 12. He makes the free throw. 71-47, so that'll restore a semblance of order for Florida State, back up by 24. Staying with that pressure, Polite right on Felder. They let the big man Felder, BC does, bring it across the time stripe. Big Florida State Seminole logo at midcourt. Heath dribbles it right off his foot, right back near that logo, but saved it. forth, went over and back. 14 to shoot. Heath bounce pass. Over it goes to Andrew Kenny, and he has his three-pointer blocked out of bounds by Raekwon Evans, the smaller of the Raekwons. But he's had a couple of block shots tonight. Kenny in for the first time, the Seattle-based walk-on for BC.
Yeah, just got to give a pump fake. One dribble pull-up there.
He's healing now, though, and the pass got kicked, thrown by Heath, baseline underneath, kicked by Raekwon Evans of Gray. Isn't it amazing they have two Raekwons?
Yes. Spelled differently, but pronounced the same.
They're both normally starters. Pass by Heath, tipped again on the inbounds, but it got to Kamari Williams' hands in the corner, and he's trapped, so he has to throw it off the body of the Florida State player. But before he did, Kamari stepped out of bounds. He was trapped in the corner, and then his foot hit the sideline or the baseline. Couldn't tell which. There's the 17th BC turnover, 71-47 FSU with 12:19 on the clock. They're just tenacious. They tipped the pass, and then Kamari was the dead duck in the corner.
Yes, they did. They closed it fast on him.
Lob goes to Raekwon Gray from Raekwon Evans. The Raekwons connect, and Raekwon Gray puts it in. The big man, Gray, it's the little semi-alley-oop, 73-47. He's got 14. He's 6 for 6. Heath kicks it out to Kamari, dribbling at the foul line, cut off by Big Gray. Right over to Heath. Wide open three. Right wing. Switch. His 6th three-point make. 20th point for Jay. 73-50. Right back down the court. Evans. Raekwon Evans kicks it over. A three-pointer by Walker. Left wing. No, he missed. Justin Vanderbond the rebound, and a quick outlet goes to Kamari down the court. Kamari Williams.
Yeah, I see that, Frank.
Wide open right corner for his 7th.
I don't know if we get 100. I don't know yet.
What a night shooting in Tallahassee. Sunshine State heaven here for Heath. 73-53.
Jay Heath is having a tremendous game. Single-handedly keeping BC in this.
Polite had his pocket picked at the top of the key by Kamari Williams, but Kamari got a piece of him, says the official. It's a foul. A reach in that allowed him to grab what would have otherwise been a steal. So Kamari called for the personal of a non-shooting foul and a timeout on the floor. BC within 20 thanks to the lights-out shooting of Jay Heath, who's now 7 out of 11. Mr. Abrams from long range tonight. He's almost in Gainesville on some of these shots.
You're right. I think I've taken 11 three-pointers in the season, not one game.
Jay Heath is just 2 points shy of a career high that was set against Miami in the win earlier this season. He's got 23. 73-53, though, FSU. We'll be back. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Boston College 1992 alum Matt McGovern is the proud owner of the McGovern Auto Group, Boston's fastest growing family of car dealerships. Matt is proud to serve BC, its students, and their families, with 11 dealerships across the Boston Metro and over 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Don't settle for a new vehicle from just anyone. Join your fellow Eagles Matt McGovern, Mark Walker, Christine Hyde, and Tom Kilgariff at McGovern Auto Group.
I could say about 90, yeah. I don't know about 100, maybe 90.
Guys, we work hard and play even harder. That's why Hadjars believes that you should feel your best all the time. From casual wear to the perfect tailored suit.
Well, they have to hit threes. If they're not making threes, we win by 30. They're just hitting threes because they have to. That's all they can do. They can't go inside on us. We're too big, so they're just shooting threes. It's inflating their numbers better than what they are a little bit.
Quincy or Burlington, or go to big-tall.com for more information. That's big-tall.com. Go BC.
Be sure to visit Apex Entertainment in Marlboro, located right off Route 495.
Know that team UNC that just beat us last week? They just lost their last game after they beat us. Fluke game. Tournament time, we spanked UNC by 20.
Sports simulators, bumper cars, ropes course, and arcade. Also, don't forget about their chef-inspired menu in the Pit Stop Tavern with over 65 gluten-free items. Apex Entertainment, where perfect weather is always guaranteed. Go Eagles!
Well, it's almost shed season again. And if you're ready for a custom-built quality shed, contact our new partner, Ponderosa Pines. Go to ppwpsheds.com. That's ppwpsheds.com. Take a look at all the custom-built shed styles Ponderosa Pines has offered for 20 years. Again, check out ppwpsheds.com.
Syracuse. the mighty unranked Syracuse by 2 points.
I got one for my pool. See, I got a nice little one back there. But, you know, I don't mind having a Ponderosa help me out getting a longer one, you know. Put a little TV up in there.
They'll take care of you, I promise.
You know,
the shed of your dreams.
You know, little bar.
Okay. All right. I feel what you're putting down.
If you ask, you know, hey, let's do it.
Yes. Thanks to Ponderosa Funds for being part of our network. It is 73-53, 11th ranked Florida State. First place team in the ACC. If they win their 2 games this week, they will win the ACC regular season title for the 2nd year in a row. After they had not won a conference championship since 1991 prior. They're up by 20. They have been up by as many as 27 points in this game. Last time coming with about 15 and a half minutes to go, Jay Heath has just become unconsciously hot. He scored the last 6 points in this game. 7 3-point makes and 2 points shy of a career high overall with 23. Florida State ball out of the under 12. And Jay Walker, he's hit 5 threes in his own right. Our Florida State team shooting 62% from the floor tonight. Raekwon Gray lobs it underneath. That is Tenor Ncaa, who missed the layup, the 7-footer. Canadian transfer, rebound Mackay. Mackay pushes to Kamari Williams, who's losing track of the ball, so he threw it over to Mackay Ashton Langford before he fell out of bounds, and Mackay could not handle it, and it does go out of bounds for a BC turnover. They credit the turnover on the stat sheet to Mackay, although it was Kamari Williams just kind of out of rhythm there, trying to handle it on the break.
It was a great push right there by Mackay. If Kamari could have handled the ball, that was an easy layup or easy dunk.
Last year wasn't one.
53 still. Florida State is on pace to go over 100. Team that leads the ACC in scoring, they average 79. BC leads the ACC in points allowed on the season, so not a good trend there. They allow 78 coming in. Florida State already at 73, not even at the midway point of the second half. MJ Walker throws it over to the big man, Raekwon Gray, out on the perimeter here. He's got the smaller Mackay Ashton Langford, so he backs him into the lane, elevates, and Raekwon Gray hits it.
Yeah, it's a New York Life ACC men's basketball tournament. It's in New York this year.
Pro, 75-53.
Yeah, no, he takes advantage of what's.
It's in North Carolina.
You know, it's like you did baseball today. I'm not going to throw a fastball to a fastball hitter.
Threw him the off speed.
There it is, Josh. You picking up what I'm putting down.
Missed floater from DeMar Langford. Scott gets the offensive rebound, and he can't hit on the putback. 2 misses. BC rebounded Gom. Here comes Scotty Barnes, and Barnes turns it over on a pass that went right over to one of his assistant coaches on his own bench. What happened there, Scotty Barnes? I don't think that was what he meant to do with that little left-handed shovel pass.
Not at all.
Florida State, now with Barnes having turned it over 5 times tonight, has 15 total. BC 18. This has not quite been a Monet. 75-53 FSU by 22. 9.5 to go. Heath is at the top of the key. They put 2 big defenders on him. He throws it over to Mackay, and now into the right corner of his brother DeMar. Drives right baseline. Pass dangerously to Kamari, left corner across the court. Scott to the top. Heath, the ball fake. Right back, Fred Scott. 3-pointer, left wing blocked by Koprivica. Scott got it back, though, an offensive rebound, 2 to shoot. Kamari Williams dribbles into the lane, puts it up and in, but the shot clock had already expired. Oh, boy. So they block a Frederick Scott 3-point attempt, and then BC couldn't get one off. That's the 4th violation of the shot clock today.
Yeah, that's what you call tenacious defense. And I've said it before, DeMar has to shoot that 3-pointer. You can't pump fake and get to the rim on this team.
Scotty Barnes gets the pass from MJ Walker. There's no resistance. He goes to the bucket and throws it home. A tough day for Barnes. It's only his 2nd bucket, but it's 77-53.
And they haven't needed him this evening, Josh.
Suppose they haven't. 10 guys have scored for the Seminoles. Ball knocked out of bounds on the other end. Pressuring, pestering defense, even out on the perimeter there, as Jay Heath was feeling it that time. BC keeps with 8:47 to go. I mean, they had 10 guys score in about the first 15 minutes of this game.
Yeah. Men scoring right now, Josh. You know what it is?
Well, it's going to be a lot to not nearly as much.
69-9, my friend.
BC, if you're just joining us, no Stephon Mitchell. That was an injury absence. Pass on the inbounds. DeMar Langford threw it away, a steal. Back comes Barnes to the trailer Walker. Walker goes inside, blew the layup, and Koprivica the rebound up and a right-handed thunder dunk. Also Koprivica, 79-53. Koprivica, only his second bucket. 6 in a row for FSU, and now it's Felder trying to throw one back to Mackay in the corner, and that's tipped out of bounds. Well, that last sequence started when DeMar Langford turned it over. It's the freshman for BC like Langford, and they're finding it kind of hard against this type of pressure defense that you just don't see.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can't wait a second or two to make the decision. It's just got to be bang, bang, bang. You got to go.
Jay Heath one-on-one with Polite. Passes it onto the left wing to Scott. Dribble drive, got him into the rim, and he missed the layup. Did Fred Scott. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Florida State's Wyatt Wilkes. Get their largest lead with any basket all of a sudden. Into the front court with 8 minutes left comes Scotty Barnes. Barnes had it knocked away out of bounds. Behind by C.J. Phillip. 20 to shoot. Florida State keeps it. Frederick Scott tonight is 1 for 8. You know, it's just so hard to compare what BC saw against Notre Dame's defense Saturday versus Florida State's tonight. It's apples to oranges.
Oh, yeah. Big difference.
Scott had 18 in the win against the Fighting Irish. Anthony Polite, redshirt junior. Wyatt Wilkes lobs it inside for Koprivica, who is being held before he could catch the pass by Frederick Scott. A non-shooting foul. Usually only 3 the entire half. Third foul on Fred Scott. Timeout on the floor. 7:47 to go. That was a good stretch for the Noles. They just outscored BC 6-0. And it's 79-53 up 26. Keep it here in Tallahassee. You're listening to BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
Get your ice cold Bud Light seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
We'll be back after this from your local station. This is the Boston College Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Technology has sure changed the way we live and bank. But one thing it should never change is the importance of knowing that when you need help, there's a neighbor that's there to lend a hand. At the Village Bank, we offer all the services you need to bank more easily, but with that personal touch that seems to be so hard to find today. To learn more about how we can help you, call 617-969-4300. Stop in or visit village-bank.com. Either way, we'll be there for you.
The Village Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Do you need to make a lasting impression in 2021? Boost can help. Boost Promotions is a full-service promotional product and merchandise agency, not your average swag company. Boost is able to help fill any gaps you may have due to restrictions, remote working, lack of space, or otherwise. Whether you need branded corporate apparel, drinkware, tech items, bags, at-home kits, or PPE, they got you covered. Contact Boost Promotions and let them know how they can boost your brand. Visit boostpromo.com for more information.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Bud Light Seltzer. It's unquestionably good. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Seltzer. We have just under 8 minutes remaining here in the penultimate regular season game for these teams. BC and 11th ranked Florida State. 79-53. The Noles in front, one shy of their largest lead of the game, which was 27. A game at Miami. That's a game that BC won back in early January in Chestnut Hill. They're going to finish out this 2-game Florida trip Friday at 6 at the Watsco Center. Miami's lost 6 games in a row, and they're 3-15 in the ACC. That game, the winner of it, may very well be able to get out of last place in the conference. The loser of it may very well be in last place. That's if nothing else, there's a little intrigue for the 6 o'clock tip on Friday night. See if BC can get a regular season sweep of the Canes. Jim Laranaga's team has run into all sorts of injury issues. Chris Lights has been ruled out for the season. Their senior terrific player. So anyway, we'll have that at 5:45 pregame. Coming up from Miami is the team's going to stay down in Florida, of course. Just have to go further south from Tallahassee. Florida State has possession. Cooper meets a big 7-footer. BC 7-foot freshman in to guard him. That's Vanderbaan. Vanderbaan took it away from Koprivica, and then a foul on Balsha. Grabbed him. Hey, Justin Vanderbaan with some good defense. This is a guy who was in the COVID protocols himself a few weeks ago, but he hadn't played in 5 straight games. They've needed him tonight. Justin Vanderbaan out of Northbridge, Mass. AAU teammate of DeMar Langford last season. And he's a 7-footer himself, as I mentioned. 79-53. Florida State pull up deep 3, top of the key, 26 feet away. Mackay, no good. Strong, rebounded by Scotty Barnes, pushing back himself in the turquoise. Chance for the largest lead of the night as we are approaching 7 minutes to go. MJ Walker leaves it for Koprivica on a little pick and roll. He missed the 4-foot hook. Rebound tipped out to MJ Walker, though. Florida State. First 20-second shot clock. Scotty Barnes, freshman big point guard, has it on the perimeter left side. Throws right corner. Walker catches. Pump fakes a 3. Goes to the baseline. Walker bounce pass. Barnes left corner open look. 3-point shot off the rim. No good. Vanderbaan has the rebound. 79-53, and back comes Boston College. BC has not scored in a long time. Talking about almost 5 minutes. When Heath had hit the back-to-back threes, none have gone in since. Heath holds on the perimeter, 2 shy of his career high tonight. Driving in, Mackay had it knocked away by Polite as he got into the lane. Grabbed by Wilkes, a steal. Up ahead, Barnes kicks it to Walker for 3 out of the left corner. There is his 6th of the night. Senior night to remember for MJ Walker. 82-53, largest lead of the game. Here comes DeMar Langford attacking. Koprivica blocked the shot. DeMar got it back, lost it, goes right to Vanderbaan in the lane. He floats it in, the first career basket. The Massachusetts native 7-footer Justin Vanderbaan, congratulations. Came off a loose ball, 82-55. Pull up 3, Walker, no. Top of the key miss, rebounded by Heath. Boston College, with 6 minutes to go, brings it into the front court. The gray-clad Eagles, Jay Heath. See if they feed Vanderbaan. He's calling for it in the post. Heath didn't give it to him. Instead, he steps right, shoots a 3. Yes, sir, a swish for his 8th. Count of 8. 3-point makes tonight for Jay Heath. He's got a career high. 26 for the DC kid. 82-58.
Heath said, yeah, Vanderbaan, I know you just had your first bucket, but slow down. This is my team. I'm putting this 3 up.
That's an awesome night for Jay Heath against the 11th ranked team in the country, too. MJ Walker into the paint. Shot clock at 12 as he kicks it out to the left wing on the perimeter. Wyatt Wilkes bounce into the post. Scotty Barnes wants to post up against Jay Heath. Takes him into the middle, running right-handed hook, no good, but he got it back and was able to bank it up in it. Scotty Barnes cleans up his own miss after Heath defended it pretty well. 84-58. Running down the court, Mackay Ashton Langford going 100 miles an hour to the basket. And Koprivica knocks him to the hardwood and fouls him.
What's up, Gold Blue? Thanks, man.
And he'll get free throws. Hopefully he's able.
Yeah, hope so. Hope it's just a problem of the dehydration. A little cramp there versus something big.
Mackay is up to his feet. Looks like he is just walking it off. 5 minutes exactly on the clock. That's the 3rd foul on Balsha Koprivica. Ashton Langford playing the 2nd fiddle role to Jay Heath tonight. Those are the starting backcourt men for Scott Spinelli. And
if anybody want to come in, they go to the link.
2 shots here. Trailing by 26. There's the first. It's the back rim. Not BC's night at the charity stripe. Now 4 of 12.
No, it's not. It doesn't look like DeMar is that well. Looks like he's really laboring on that leg, Josh. See if they get him out after this free throw.
MJ Walker is the reason for the ovation you hear in the background of my voice. He's coming out of the game. He pats the big Seminole logo at midcourt as he makes his journey over back to his
last game at home for MJ Walker. Damn.
A 4-year player for Leonard Hamilton and a standout now in the ACC. 18 points tonight. All of them on main threes.
Florida State NBA Factory.
As the ovation continues for MJ Walker, Balsha Koprivica gets a defensive rebound. 84-58. And And as Florida State went into the lane, we're going to have a whistle and I believe a foul called against BC. There were 6 seniors honored in the senior night ceremony here at the Tucker Center before the game. And MJ Walker was one of them. He's the only one that actually didn't get to be in the starting lineup for Coach Hamilton. Yeah. Came off the bench. What's that all about, huh?
Hey, you come off the bench and come out there and give you points. He had 18 points, 6 for 9, 3-point shooting. He'd take it every time, Josh.
Florida State ball up 26, fading away and shooting. Sadar Calhoun missed a bank from 10. And James Karnick back in for BC. Got the rebound. Karnick and Vanderbilt in the front court. Sam Holtz, BC's senior walk-on, who hit a 3 on senior day. He's in. Here's a 3 by Heath, left wing. Hits the front rim, bounces around the cylinder and misses. That would have been number 9. Sadar Calhoun has the Florida State rebound instead. Florida State up 84-58, 4:15 to go. Kick it goes over to Polite, left wing 3. Rims off for the lefty Polite. Arnica rebounds. Down by 26, here comes Jay Heath. Heath with a career night in progress gets bumped and fouled to the left side of the paint on his way up. Shot no good. 2 free throws coming up for Jay Heath. He is over 2 tonight. The team 4 of 13.
Yeah, they've been so efficient from the 3-point line that right there, Florida State had to respect him and hit him a little hesitation. Got the bump, now he's going to the free throw line for 2.
This first free throw rolls around, hits the front rim, and then softly gets the shooter's spinning touch through the net. Point number 59 for the Eagles. Now, BC just hadn't had a road win this year. It's been a long time since they've been able to beat a team of this magnitude to a ranked team, 11th ranked Florida State, who's in line to win the ACC regular season again. Heath makes both, and his career high up to 28, 84-60. But this is a glimpse of where you need to aspire to.
Yeah. Just gotta get some recruits in here, and you know, the next coaching staff, and just build on it.
Nice to see Sam Holtz in the game. Vanderbilt in there still, as well as Raekwon Evans. The other Raekwon takes a jumper and he misses from 12. Kamari Williams, a defensive rebound, as we're under 4 minutes. Holtz hit a 3 in this building last year when Florida State clinched the ACC regular season. Kevin Collins and I were broadcasting in front of a sellout crowd of almost 12,000. Kamari misses with an 8-footer from the left baseline. Evans, the rebound, up ahead to Polite, up 84-60. And now it's Evans run into by Holtz. He took him out. He went for his legs. And a foul on Sam Holtz. Well, if you're going to get into the box score, do it any which way you can.
Why not? Get that foul in there, Holtz.
Non-shooting foul brings us to the final media timeout. To be what should have been the 5th year in a row that the Florida State Seminoles go into the NCAA tournament. Of course, last year they were a national championship contender before the tourney was canceled. That's why Leonard Hamilton just got extended through 2025. Time out on the floor. It's 84-60 FSU. We'll be back for the conclusion right after these words on the BC Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
This is Tom's experience.
I was completely committed to buying a house. I just wasn't sure I could pull off a huge down payment.
At Cambridge Savings Bank, we know that your home buying experience will be unique. That's why our dedicated mortgage loan experts share your commitment, taking the time to truly understand your individual needs and working with you to find solutions that set you up for success. See how Cambridge Savings Bank can help you get home at cambridgesavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF, equal housing lender, NMLS number 543370.
Boston College 1992 alum Matt McGovern is the proud owner of the McGovern Auto Group, Boston's fastest growing family of car dealerships. Matt is proud to serve BC, its students, and their families, with 11 dealerships across the Boston Metro and over 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Don't settle for a new vehicle from just anyone. Join your fellow Eagles Matt McGovern, Mark Walker, Christine Hyde, and Tom Kilgariff at McGovern Auto Group. Visit them online at McGovernAuto.com. Go Eagles!
Scrub Dub's Unlimited Car Wash Plan lets you wash anytime for one low monthly price. Your car will always be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
Anytime's a good time to be Scrub-A-Dub clean.
The Boston College Radio Network reaches thousands of listeners each week throughout New England. Your company has the unique opportunity to tap into this upscale audience by becoming a full season sponsor. Contact Mike Wynn at michael.wynn@bostoncollegesportsproperties.com for more information.
Just over 3 minutes to go here in this game in Tallahassee's Donald L. Tucker Civic Center. Used to be called the Leon County Civic Center until 2012. Donald Tucker has the name now on the building, where Florida State dominates, and they lead tonight by 24, 84-60 over BC. We'll have Eagles postgame afterwards, including the thoughts of interim head coach Scott Spinelli via the Zoom press conference. We'll give you a little further look ahead at what's coming up at Miami on a very quick turnaround for BC. You don't have a lot of time to rest on your laurels or worry about what happened tonight, Mr. Abrams, because the Hurricanes, a very winnable game in the regular season finale, coming up actually fewer than 48 hours from now, 6 o'clock Friday. It's about as quick of a turnaround as BC's had in a long time. Florida State ball. Zadar Calhoun goes inside, and the block shot by Vanderbaum, and it goes right to the man whose shot he blocked, Quincy Ballard, and he banks it in, and that's the 11th Seminole to score tonight. Ballard, freshman from Syracuse, was blocked by Vanderbaum, but he finished it off 86-60. Ballard played 15 games now. Florida State's played 15 men tonight. Sam Holtz, the walk-on for BC. Nice pass goes underneath, and Vanderbaum is fouled. Ballard, a big dude, tried to block the shot, but he got a piece of Justin Vanderbaum. We're going to see him go to the charity stripe for Boston College. All right. Be the first free throws attempted of his budding BC career. Here's the first of them. It rolls in. Front rim, backcourt, and through. He's got the first 3 points of his time in Chestnut Hill tonight.
Here's Leonard again, another 6'11".
Well, we beat UNC already, Joshua. It wasn't a must-win game. That game that we lost to them, that doesn't mean it didn't mean much.
Both free throws good for Justin.
It was just bragging rights for whoever won. We already beat them early in the season. It wasn't a big. We're playing for the number 1 seed. They're playing just to probably try and get in the tournament. So
back come the walk-ons. 4 of them started tonight.
It means nothing. They just lost. North Carolina just lost the last game after they beat us to Syracuse. They don't trust me. They don't want to play us in the tournament. Trust me.
Here are the guys who started the game: Travis Light, Will Miles, Justin Lindner, Harrison Prieto. They're going to get a lot of run here at the end as they did at the beginning. At the top of the key, and this is Will Miles driving in, takes it to Sam Holtz, throws the shot up. He missed over the rim. A rebound by BC. Here they come back into the front court. Andrew Kenny grabbed the rebound on the miss that time by Will Miles. All the seniors looking for points. Sam Holtz on the drive. Nice pass. It goes to Jackowitz, and he had it blocked out of bounds. Another one from Harrison Prieto. He blocked the shot in the first minute of the game. Prieto. So BC's senior walk-ons, both Will Jackowitz, a big kid from Wellesley, Mass. Sam Holtz from Manhattan Beach, California out there. Pass from Holtz into the corner off the hands of Jackowitz, and it goes out of bounds. And the BC bench, the 22nd Boston College turnover of the night, 22. 2 minutes to go, 86-62.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Spinelli, I'm getting Jay Heath out of this game right now.
That's a good point. There's a drive inside. Florida State gets it. That's Linder. Scored twice. Hit a bucket when he started the game in the opening minutes. That time, Justin Lindner, redshirt senior from Memphis, scores again, 88-62. You think he would get 2 baskets tonight on his senior night? Heath for 3, right wing. That one way short. Just grazed the rim, goes out of bounds back to FSU. Tired legs there for Jay, perhaps. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is BC basketball from Learfield IMG College.
It's the quickest game in the history I've ever seen of basketball. Man, we cleaned them up fast. This game is over already. 40 seconds. Hey, y'all, leave a like before y'all leave, please. Leave a like.
The finishing touches on a win against visiting BC. The old garbage.
Don't be stingy. Leave a like.
The corner is missed by Travis Light, but they got an offensive rebound out of that miss. And Lindner, who scored earlier, lobs it underneath, intended for Prieto, and Andrew Kenny knocked it away. Back down the court to James Karnick. One starter still in the court for BC, which did take out Jay Heath at your behest. Holtz bounce past Kenny, left wing for three. That's his shot, but it was just a little off. It hit the rim, bounced off for Andrew Kenny. Florida State has the rebound, 50 seconds left. Travis Light to the front court, 88-62, they lead. A backdoor pass, Lindner threw it, it is caught and laid in.
We more than covered.
26. Miles, beg your pardon, Will Miles. 90-62.
Yeah, that was a good backdoor cut right there, Miles.
He gets his senior day basket. Will Miles out of Orlando. Sam Holtz at the foul line, turns around, shoots, and hits over Miles. Sam Holtz, he's got buckets in consecutive games. Hey, give him some more playing time, Daniel.
I'm with you on that one. That was a good move. Little hard drive to the right, spin back.
And these are moments he'll remember for the rest of his life. 90-64, final 10 seconds. Florida State possession. Lindner kicks it over, three-point shot, hits.
Practice squad.
Celebration is up.
What do they call it? The Shark team?
Who gets into the score column? 93-60.
The Sharks.
Turns it over. Vanderbilt loses the ball around the three-point line. Florida State's going to win this game by 29 points.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. No blood. Raw.
Championship. Seminoles, the 11th ranked team in the country, all over BC tonight, 93-64.
Yeah, no, valiant effort by the Eagles being undermanned, but this is a top.
Shout out to all the No Bloods out there. Thanks, Ramon. Hit that like button. Please hit that like. Hit that like.
It's an ACC tournament, but
first place ACC.
That's in ways, Josh.
Clinch it when we beat Notre Dame. I'll be live for that too. Leave a like button, please. Hit that like.
And that's going to end up matching the largest lead of the game tonight. Florida State gets that last three from Prieto. So
thanks for everybody showing out. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Miles and Prieto. Coming up next, we'll start Eagles postgame as BC gets ready for the trip down to Miami. That's coming up in.
Leave a like. Leave a like. Shout out to everybody showed up. Ramon, all y'all. Mike Reed, Mr. Wolf Strange. You always around. Thanks, man, Mr. Wolf. Andre X. See y'all next time. Isabel. I don't know what's so funny, Isabel, but okay. Golden Blue, dude. Thanks, man. Frankabell. Sam. Shout out to all y'all, man.
There's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC.
To you too. Peace and blessings, Ramon.
We work hard and play even harder. That's why Hadjars believes that you should feel your best all the time. From casual wear to the perfect tailored suit for all the big and tall guys out there. Do yourself a favor and dress like the Eagles do on game day.
Turn salad style. You know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping holes. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Introducing, you own the scene. Out of my area, from Montreal. He left Miami. He said they too pussy. He wanted to get concussion, so he came to Tallahassee. Where we been, put your own line and live in hell. No time to pass, but on the gas, shout out, Coach Hotel. Tap their brains in. Nigga, we don't care. We savage down here. We don't go where. You mistaken like maggots and dirty pampers. Scap your ticket like your name is Beyonce. TURNTTALLY style. Taking your Achilles out. We like honey fried chicken with a side of salt. Watching the Ghost with championships. No blood raw. TURNTTALLY the #1 fan in the universe. No rock, we murder folks with his hands off in the dirt. From the opening snap, that boy good. He'll break your legs like your Tiger Woods. They say you know bloody talent, I'll be like tenfold. We live with your blood on our toes, no they ain't gold. The defensive end real nasty, got that gold swag. I ride or die for my nation, down like 4 flags. Down like 4 flags. Black, TURNTTALLY style, you know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping O's, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. TURNTTALLY style, you know how I do. Smoking weed, chopping O's, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Hey, we live with your blood on our toes, guarded and gold. We live with your blood on our toes, guarded and gold. We live with your blood on our toes, guarded and gold. We live with your blood on our toes, guarded and gold. Guarded and gold. Guarded and gold. Guarded and gold. We talking loud. I keep it chopping loud. You know I chop it loud. Gonna it go. We live with your blood on our clothes. Gonna it go.